Hello, hello everyone. It's Christical, Ugly Duckling Master Educator. I hope you're all doing well. So I wanted to pop on live to just talk to you guys a little bit about what we're offering this month. As of February 1st, we are having a fabulous deal on our Tippies tips, 15% off of our 50 packs as well as our 500 packs. And I also want to let you guys know about our last limited edition colored acrylic collection that has been released as of yesterday. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about our tips, explain to you the difference between these and our old sizing, and then jump right in and do a swatch for all of our colored acrylics for our last colored acrylic collection, which has been handpicked by Mother Duck herself, Yvonne. She has picked her 12 favorite colors of from our entire acrylic collection, colored acrylic collection. Hi everyone. Hi Susan. I'm going to kind of be popping up a little bit and see if I can catch any comments as I go through, but I have a lot to cover, so I just want to jump right into it. So right now, our sizing goes from size 0 to size 9. If you purchased our Tippies prior to May 25th of last year, you would have got our old sizing, which is sizes number 1 to 10. We have changed the sizing moving forward, so almost coming up a year since we've had our new sizing. And the reason why we changed them is to give more of a variety of sizing. We had a lot of people request larger and small, larger in both actually, of the largest and the smallest tip. So in comparison, our number 1, which is our old sizing, is a little bit smaller than 0. We find that a lot of times people, especially thumbs, the number 1s weren't quite fitting. So we introduced a larger size, and that is our 0. Number 9 in our new sizing is larger than our old number 10. So the new sizing definitely gives you more variety of sizing, better fit using our Tippies tips. Now, if you're not familiar with our Tippies, they are a full coverage tip. You can do so much with them. So I want to show you guys what you can do with them and how you use them if you're not familiar. We do have our educational product knowledge video on our YouTube that you can take a look at to see the different options that we recommend on applying these, what products we recommend, as there is different ones that you can use to apply based on preference and what may work better for you or your client. So these Tippies were basically designed to allow for a temporary service. Nails that last maybe a week. However, these tips have been doing so well. People have been going 3 to 4 weeks with absolutely no issues. Again, this tip may not be for every single client, just depending on how they are in everyday life. But these tips, for me personally, I love to use them, put them on my nails, fast application, apply gel polish or color gel, and they're finished. Of course, add a little bling, because I always go with bling. So let's talk about these a little bit more and what products you can use to apply them to the natural nail. So we offer them in our 50 packs as well as 500 packs. But going back to our old sizing, we only have limited sizing left 1 through 10 in both tapered square and pointed almonds. So those are the 2 shapes that they come in. These ones you will find on our clearance section of our website. Now, these ones are already reduced in the clearance section, so we are taking additional 15% off of these ones. So if you haven't tried them before or sizing doesn't really matter to you, then you can definitely score with getting these at a really good value. The Tippies, I'm just going to show you, can be used for creating nail art tips, as you can see here. So I've got them displayed on our crystal tip display. So you can create tips for, your Instagram posts. You can preview tips. especially if, you know, I'm creating a set that might take a little longer. I can do it beforehand. We have Alina, who uses these a lot for her clients for full coverage wear. Priscilla and Natasha use these tips a lot for their nail art designs that you see. So great options for use. I personally love to use them for swatching any new colors. So if you want to display colors for your clients to see, whether it's gel color, gel polish, or colored acrylic, you can use them for swatching as well. So great options to use. You can customize the shape and length. So what I mean by that is you can basically, if you want, take I'll just take the one that I've already used, the pointed almond. If you don't want to use a full shape, you can just kind of cut off the tip, taper it in as a square if you choose to. And same with our tapered square. You can, you know, alter the size by easily shortening them. So there's a great option there as well. So the products that you can use for applying our Tippies are either, I'm going to start with my favorite, sculpting gel. So for me, when I apply them to my clients or myself, I choose to go with the clear sculpting gel. So this is my preference. And we also have, just so you know, for better application, 6-pack of our clamps. These clamps are excellent for holding down the Tippies in place. Sometimes, depending on the product, gel being a little bit more fluid than acrylic would be, or acrygel, may tend to pop off a little bit easier. And some clients that may have uneven nail plate surfaces, we might find that we need to add a little bit more pressure to keep them in place while we are curing them. So using these clamps are a great option for, I'm just going to put it on here so you guys can see. When you apply, you use the clamp, hold it in place, whether that is just setting the acrylic or if you need to expose the hand to the LED or UV light. So 6-pack clamps, they come together. So great option to add if you are getting your Tippies as well. So I love using our sculpting gel as an option. You can also use acrylic to apply our Tippies. A little bit of acrylic to apply. I think a fan favorite would be our builder base. If you guys haven't tried our builder base is amazing for so many different options. You can use it to apply our Tippies. You can use it to extend the natural nail in a gel polish manicure. Great for redefining the nail plate, especially if you have uneven little dips that you want to, you know, create a beautiful shape to the natural nail. So this builder base is a fabulous product. So many people use it when they apply our Tippies. You can also use our natural base, great success using our natural base, or you can use our Velveteen Acrygel. So this is our hybrid acrylic and gel combo. Love it. So there's different options that you can use based on what you prefer, what product choices you prefer to use, or what works best for the individual client. So great options to have. Again, you want to refer to our educational video on our YouTube just so you know the proper application process on how to use the Tippies. You can go ahead and finish applying them, making sure that you etch inside the well here for great adhesion. Once you've applied it, you can go right into gel polish application, nail art, whatever you choose. Or if you want to apply maybe a little bit more thickness for those clients who need that extra thickness, you can prep the tip and apply your choice of product on top to create a little bit more of an apex or thicker free edge. But these have amazing curve to them. They fit beautifully. Always recommended to make sure you don't fit them too small because we don't want to put too much pressure on that natural nail when we apply it. So those are our Tippies, come in pointed almond and tapered square. So that is running from, as of yesterday, to the end of the month, the 28th of February, 15% off, which is a great, great deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in and start doing the swatching for Yvonne's Colored Acrylic collection. So this is also was available as of yesterday. Yvonne's Pick of the Flock. So we introduced, I think it was, we had Amy's collection, my collection, Priscilla's, Natasha's, Yvonne's, 5 colored acrylic collections in total. We chose to offer these collections because we had a lot of people requesting smaller sizing. And right now we do have our colored acrylics in the 15-gram pot. I'm just going to carefully open this. But these ones come in our 7-gram pots. So 12 colors to the collection. All the numbers are either located on the bottom or the side. Right now, we still have everyone's collection in stock, very limited, of course. My Vintage Elegance collection is sold out. You can always take a look at our distributor list and see if any of our distributors still have that in stock. But this is a great little option to have smaller sizing in our colored acrylics. A great way to try out our colored acrylics if you've never tried them before. So Yvonne's is the last collection while supplies last. So I want to swatch these colors for you guys to see what those look like today. So I'm just going to prep my tip display here. These tip displays are amazing for doing swatching or displaying your nail art tips for pictures. They come with a nice, beautiful crystal crystal bar with 5 silver and 5 gold magnets, which are great. So great option to have depending on what colors you're using in your nail art. And then an individual little diamond crystal, all of which are low enough. They tuck nicely into any LED or UV light. So I'm just going to get these ones all ready to go. What I'm going to do is swatch the inside of these tapered square tippies so that you guys can see the color. I love these colors, handpicked by Yvonne, Mother Duck herself. These ones are all kind of like a very soft shimmer color. And you can basically build with all of these colors. I do recommend capping with a little bit of clear just for filing purposes, but you can pretty much build with these colors because they are based in clear acrylic, so they're very strong. All right, so I'm just gonna get the first one set up. I hope everyone's doing good. I've been talking a lot and haven't really been checking any comments, but that is okay. Again, know that if you guys have any questions for us at any time, we make ourselves very available, whether that's through our email, you can call us directly. Just reach out anytime you have questions. We wanna be there for your support. All right, so if I miss any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly or head office as well. Okay, so let's get into swatching them. The first one I'm going to do is number 105. These ones are so pretty. I love them. I love them. I'm going to use our acrylic. I hope you guys can see okay. I'm just, hold on, I just see some comments. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it because it's hard to see with the glare. I hope you guys can see. Is it foggy or is it clear? Sometimes when I'm working with sparkly things or packaging or the crystal tip display, sometimes it gets a little blurry. So I apologize if it is. So I'm going to be using our acrylic number 8 brush. Our brushes, all of our brushes except for our number 14 and 16 come with caps. So all our art brushes, all of our acrylic brushes, our gel brushes, all come with a cap, which is amazing because it really helps to protect your brush from any light exposure, and or if you're just chucking them in a drawer, protects the bristles themselves. I think I see Natasha on here, so I think she is assisting with questions, so thank you, Natasha. All right, let's dive into the first color, 105. I am using our premium acrylic liquid in our beautiful crystal dappen dish. All of this is just off to the side. I want to make note that I am applying these colored acrylics a bit more wet than I typically would on a client because it just makes it easier for spreading purposes. But the great thing about our colored acrylics is you can use them very thin, capping clear, which is my preference. With this collection in particular, you can build most of it with the color and then just add a little bit of clear just to finish it off, just for the finishing process. Applying really thin and capping in clear is what I prefer to do. As you can see, I'm using this quite wet. And then I'm gonna flip them over after we're done, and I'm gonna show you guys the color on top. I don't know if the camera can really pick up the true pigment color, but if I come a little closer, you can see the faint pigment in there, which is so beautiful. So it's almost in this color, it's like a light pink. I'm just gonna make sure I've got all the sides covered. I typically will keep a separate brush for my colored acrylics, glitters, and one for my sculpting, so that I'm not transferring any bits of sparkle or pigment color from my brush into a beautiful pink and white that I may do. So that is why we have offered different color brushes. So we have our brushes offered in black, silver, and white for our sculpting brushes. So you can have them for basically doing different services that you are choosing to do. If not, you can clean them real good and have one brush, but I prefer to have one for my color, one for sculpting, and one separate for glitters. So that was number 105. Let's move on to the next one, number 106. Again, all these colors that you guys can see, I see blinking. Why is it blinking? My light's not blinking. I don't know, that's weird. I'm not sure what's going on with the blinking. I don't know if you guys can see it. This one is 105. Again, is it 105? No, 106, sorry. The first one was 105. I got distracted there for a second. You can purchase these all in our 15-gram pots as well. So if you see like a couple colors that you like the best, that are your favorites, then you can just purchase the larger containers. So this one's a bit more of a brighter pink, magenta, gorgeous. It actually reminds me of my dad's, my dad restored old vintage cars. So he has a 48 Ford that is literally a magenta. It's like it's beautiful. So this color, especially the pigment, really reminds me of that actually. Gotta show him that. He loves this color. So this one is number 106. Okay, beautiful. And then we're going to compare them all at the end. Okay. Do you guys see why is your light flickering so much? Haha. Yeah, good point. I see it when I look in here, but I'm looking at my light and it's actually not flickering, which is weird to me. So I am not really sure what's going on. I have no idea, you guys, where that's coming from. So I apologize. I'm just going to try to move my camera. I wonder if it's up there. I am so sorry about that. I'm not really sure. So just bear with me. I'll try to make this quick because that could get very annoying very quickly. Next one is number 101. This one, ooh, gorgeous, is like a orange. Kind of like a burnt orange. I find this collection has a great variety of colors. Well done, Mother Duck, for picking these. Each collection that we have handpicked from all of our educators, Amy, our Ugly Duckling Master Educator, Amy Duclos, was our first collection, and she had all of the glitter collections, which we released, I believe it was last December, not the past December, but December of 2019, I think it is, keeping my year straight. Mine Collection Vintage Elegance, which was all vintage colors, was the second release. Then we had Priscilla from Homa Diva, Caribbean Diva Collection, was all the neon bright colors. Natasha Harton picked all these colors that you can do to create fantasy work. So it was inspired for those nail techs who love to do fantasy work. And then the last collection is Yvonne's. It's kind of like a lot of earth tones as well. So that was number 101. This one here is number 109. You guys, give me half a second. I'm going to excuse myself and I'm going to go turn off the main light and see if that helps. I'm so sorry. 1 second. All right, Crystal is back. I hope that didn't affect the lighting too much. It worked, but now we're kind of in the dark a bit. Shoot. Nothing like a little bit of, nothing like a little bit of technical difficulties. But here, just give me a sec, you guys. Okay, we're super dark. Shoot. Half a second, you guys, bear with me. It'll be worth the wait. We've got another light here. I'm gonna try and see if we can change that. Because it is quite dark. You guys are being awesome. Oops. Okay. Just want you guys to be able to see okay. Because it's amazing what the difference in lighting can really make on the colors. Okay. Let's see if this helps. Got another light. Oh, that's my chair. Okay, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Let me just push this in. Okay, that I think is a little bit better, but I'm going to continue. Sorry about that. Yes, Natasha, the ring light is all the way up, but that's okay. Okay, this one is number 109, soft pink, very beautiful. So you guys remember all of these, because what I'm going to do afterwards is line them up and you're going to tell me what your favorite colors are. Pick your top 3. It's always kind of fun. So this is a very soft pink. With our colored acrylics, you can actually blend them. You can use them for 3D, 4D, French lines. So much you can do with our colored acrylics. You can use them, of course, for doing a full sculpt color. I remember, I can't believe it's been 14 years since I took my nail training, and I know what was popular then was full coverage colored acrylics. So I did a lot of full coverage for colored acrylics back when I first started. Okay, so there's that light pink. Again, for those who may be joining, I am using this a lot wetter than I typically would on a client. So that light pink was 109. Just for it to have a better spread. Okay, sweet. Next one is number 115. A soft mint green. How are we doing here? I just want to make sure the camera's not tilted. Okay. Okay, so this is a nice soft green. Green is a color that is not necessarily my favorite color, but we have some beautiful greens in our colored acrylic, in our gel polish, and our color gels that I'm just so drawn to. I think the emerald green is just such a gorgeous shade. So lately I've been drawn to green. So this is a nice one. Nice and soft. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to give that a second, and I'm going to take those off and replace them with our next set of 5. I hope everyone's doing good today. Today I was extremely happy. I'm typically happy every day, but today I was extra happy, and Natasha probably knows why. Today it is extremely dark, and it was just pouring out. Like I have a big window in my office looking outside, and it is just taming down with rain. Rain is my favorite weather. It makes me happy. So today, for me, I'm in an extra good mood. That wasn't quite set. I have to be careful, but I want to continue. So I'm just going to take those off. Always good to wear gloves. Avoiding contact with the product. All right. So the size of tips that I'm using right now are number 4 in the tapered square. Okay, so this is probably my favorite color of them all. Ooh, a teal, number 58. Gorgeous color, gorgeous. Okay, so let's have a peek. I love teal. Teal and purple, so pretty together. Okay. Number 58. Again, these are all 7 gram size pots. And it's amazing how they last so long, especially if you're, you know, applying thin and then using your clear sculpting acrylic to create your thickness. Again, it just comes down to preference, what you choose to do. Okay, number 58, beautiful teal. Just want to make sure I'm covering it all. Number 58. And then we have a purple, number 87. This is kind of a lighter purple. This one with the pink would be such a beautiful ombre blend. So number 87. Sometimes too, I'll have 2 dappen dishes when I'm using color acrylics versus sculpting powders, because especially, you know, having that beautiful crystal top on top of the dappen dish, you are able to, it seals in all the liquid monomer. So you're not going to have any monomer get exposed into the air. So ultimately you seal it with your crystal diamonds and you can use it the next day, next time you have your next client. But for me, when I are kind of switching in between sculpting powders and color, I definitely don't want to be using a dappen dish that has sparkle on the bottom when I'm doing a pink and white. I've lived and learned that mistake a few times. I think I would learn the first time, but I didn't. So, you know, you get sparkle or pigment into your beautiful pink and white. So that's just a little recommendation tip. This one here is number 29. This one is so pretty. It's like an off-white kind of, and the pigment in, I don't know if you can see, it kind of looks yellow, but it's actually like a soft gold. So it's kind of like that off-white. This would be so beautiful for wedding nails. Every time I do a color, because of course, you know, not every client or myself will use all these colors. And it's kind of nice to be able to swatch them and see the different options, because it kind of is inspiration. Like I just thought of this beautiful vintage set that I could create with this color. Wedding nails inspired. If I get married one day, I've already shotted Natasha to do my wedding nails. She does beautiful flowers and everything vintage. So I'm just already brainstorming Natasha. It's okay, you guys, I'm not engaged. So that's a long way off, but wedding nails are so beautiful. Something about, you know, the soft colors with roses or flowers, lots of bling is my inspiration. I love it. Okay, enough talk. Enough about that. Number 29, a beautiful soft off-white with a hint of gold. We're getting close, you guys. We're getting close. Yes, so we have now, this one is a gold, number 48. Now this is a gold. Beautiful. You guys can take a look on our website too. We have our color acrylics online, swatched on tips. So you can definitely see the true colors. Sometimes it may vary from screen to screen. And I've noticed too, if I don't have my lighting up, my lighting on my computer, it definitely makes a difference on color, to be honest, which it didn't even dawn on me about that. But just keep in mind, we've done our best to represent all our colors, color gel, our gel polish, and our colored acrylics the best we absolutely can. So this is a very soft gold. Beautiful. Okay, that was number 48. All right, you guys are doing awesome. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay. As I always like to say, okay. This one is number 70. So this one is like a deep, it almost looks brown, but then it tricks you because it comes out like green. Very gorgeous. All right. We're down to our last three, you guys. So yeah, definitely. See, in here it kind of looks brown, but it swatches to a very, very dark evergreen. I know it's hard to see with the lighting, so I do apologize about that. I'm not sure what was going on with the one above. It didn't look like it was flickering, but obviously something was coming through on the screen. So instead of giving you guys a headache or, you know, having your eyes bothered, I'll just turn it off. Alrighty. Just want to make sure I cover the sides of these tips. So looks nice. So much you can do with our Tippies tips. Tippies tips. Sometimes it's a tongue twister if you're trying to say that. Say that 5 times real fast. Tippies tips, Tippies tips, Tippies tips, Tippies tips, Tippies tips. It sounds so funny. Sorry. Oh, I'm having a good time here. Oh, shoot. Christina, or should I say Christical? Christical, not everybody thinks you're funny. All right, all right. Okay, last two. Number 93. Now we're getting into, oh shoot, Chris, look what I did. Spilling everywhere. This one's like a really dark gray. Okay, let's swatch this one and see what it looks like. It's gonna look black on the camera for sure. I think it's Natasha, help me out with the color. I'm trying to explain what this is. Like charcoal? Is that the correct term? It definitely is a very deep dark gray. Natasha always finishes my sentences for me. She knows what I'm trying to say, but then I can't actually say it. So we'll see what she says. Okay. So that one was number 93. We're on the last one, you guys. Being so patient. This one is like a blue gray. It's like a blue gray. So perfect. Deep charcoal gray. Excellent, Natasha. I knew it was that. Sometimes I second guess. So this one's like a soft blue gray. So you guys, this collection is limited edition, so if you're thinking about wanting to try it, don't wait. Because believe it or not, we have sold so many of these already, and it's only February 2nd. So we are a professional only brand. So we only sell our products to the working professionals. So if you currently do not have an account with us, you can register for an account. We just ask that you send us proof that you're a working professional, whether that's a license, certification, certificate, just something with your name on it to show. We also do accept social media pages that show that you're actively working as well. And then once we verify all that information, we will send you a link to register for an account on our website at uglyducklingnails.com. This one was number 91. I recall I forgot to share that with you guys. Okay, so that was the last one. Gorgeous. Now what I'm going to do is give me half a second. I'm going to set them up on my beautiful crystal palettes. I don't do a lot of nail art techniques personally, but I still have my crystal palette for displaying tips, or honestly, great coaster, super thick. This is our canine crystal palette for artists who want to mix their gel polish, art gel, color gel. This is amazing. For me, I don't do that very much, so I have that just to display tips if I'm taking photos, or like I said, in my office as a coaster, which is perfect. Always find a way to use it. So we have our genuine canine crystal palettes, as well as our dap that I showed you that I use with my liquid monomer, as well as our crystal tip display. So beautiful crystal accessories that we offer as well. Let me just put these in order. Just look in here. And then we're going to take a closer look. Oh, for Pete's sakes. There we go. Okay, that one's next. And then I think it was the light green. And then we had our teal, our purple, I think it was this one next. See if I can remember all the numbers for you guys. Golds. That was golds. Golds, okay. Next one is the green. Almost there, almost there. Actually, I technically should have done this. It's hard because wearing gloves and touching the product, sometimes it makes it tricky to get it off. Okay, let's have a closer look at these colors. They're so pretty, and it's such a good variety of shades. We got beautiful pinks. We are working with an orange. We got our greens, a purple, gold, grays. Love it. Okay, let's have a closer look. Okay, so remember, you guys, let me know which one's your favorite. Let me get a little closer with my light. There we go. Let's do that. Okay. So let's see if I can recall this order number for you. We've got number 105. We've got number 106 beside it. The orange is 101. The pink is 109. Then we have our very beautiful light mint green is 115. Our teal is 58. Then we have our light purple, which is number 87. This beautiful off-white is number 29. The gold is 48. Hold on, I'm out of frame. Number 70 is the deep evergreen. The dark gray charcoal is number 93. And our last kind of blue gray is number 91. So you can get your hands on Yvonne's Pick of the Flock Colored Acrylic Collection today. You can visit us at uglyducklingnails.com, and you can also take a look at the list of our distributors to see if there is one close to you. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for bearing with me today with my lighting malfunction. That is all good. No big deal. We figured it out. If you guys have any last minute questions for us, feel free to ask. Again, we're here for your support. We appreciate all of our customers. If you guys at any time have questions, don't be afraid to reach out to us directly. We know a lot of people may turn to social media to ask questions regarding Ugly Duckling products, and sometimes we don't always see them. And we know our products the best, and we're very thankful that we have our supporters who definitely assist in those questions. But please, if you're having issues or if you're having questions or you're not sure how to use something, let us know. We're here to help you. And generally, if you're having issues with something through application, we figure it out right away, especially if you're using our products for the first time. So yes, we appreciate you giving us the opportunity to helping support you, because without you guys, we are nothing, and customer service is very important to us. Okay, let's see. Oh, you guys are all seeing numbers. Okay. Good. Okay, this is great. I see some coming through. I'm going to tell you my top three right now. This one, I'm going to put them all together. I know my mom would choose 101 because she loves orange. The teal. Ooh, this is hard. This is hard. I guess I'm just thinking, what would I typically wear on myself? I'm going to go with, ooh, this is tricky. They're all amazing. But again, I also like dark nails too, so I'm going to go with those three. Those are Christicle's favorite choices, which are beautiful. I've created 40 roses with these ones here, which they're beautiful to work with, so they are pretty. So check out our website, you guys. Actually, you can kind of see the pigment nicely in here. It's actually showing pretty good, so. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for joining another live with Christicle. Feel free to check me out on Instagram at Christicle, or Christicle Does Nails for Facebook. And the lovely Natasha Harton on Instagram as well as Natasha Does Nails on Facebook. Thank you so much, Natasha, for all your support and help with the questions, and everyone who joined in on the live today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And until next, I might as well let you guys know, I completely almost forgot. We have another Level Up weekend coming on February 12th and 13th. We have 10 Ugly Duckling nail artists, educators, special guests who will be doing a demo again for you. Just our way of giving back to the industry during these difficult times. So be sure to check it out. We have posted the flyer, our times on which educator nail artist will be demoing when, all Pacific Standard Time. So take a look and come join us for another 2 days of amazing education and support. All right. Okay, great. Lots of love from Christigal. Thank you guys, and we will see you next time. You guys have a good day, and bye for now.